Hey guys, it's me Risa. Welcome to my kitchen. Yes, I'm wearing my hat. It's cold here in Canada, depending on when you're watching this. And when you're cold, what is the best thing that's gonna warm your bones? A soup. And I'm an ambassador for Built Bars, and they sent me samples of their beef bone and chicken bone broth, okay? So I thought, I do chicken everything, let's try a beef one. But you can use chicken in this soup if you want, but we're gonna use the Built broth, so use my code Risa. And you know, I was thinking, why not create a great recipe using their product, okay? So we're gonna use a package, and the thing is that with a soup, my friends, listen up, you need to taste it, okay? So that's what I like to do. I have a large crock pot. Sorry, not crock pot, my Cuisinart. It's not a crock pot, I don't know. I'm losing my mind here. My cast iron pot. This is my big cast iron pot. I've taken a little bit of olive oil spray, and I used 1 Vidalia onion and about 7 cloves of garlic. If I had more garlic, I don't. So I just put in that and I just saute it till it's lightly brown, okay? And I always look and see what I have in my fridge, and I had some cauliflower and broccoli and shredded carrots, and I didn't have mushrooms, so I'm just gonna use a can of sliced mushrooms. You can use what you want. It's versatile, right? So I'd say about 8 cups or so. Again, you know, you don't have to measure veggies. The more, the better. It's like people, the more, the better, usually, depending. Okay, so then I was thinking, you can leave it like that and just have a broth with veggies, okay? Or you can, I had bought this a while back, and it is a package of soup mix and with tons of different kinds of beans, okay? So there's barley, green split peas, green whole peas, yellow black beans, Romano beans, brown lentils, yellow split peas, and red lentils. So a huge variety, and if you want, you can use what you have if you just have lentils or barley or whatever you want, or not. Just leave it out if you don't want to, but I wanted to. So I washed it off, a cup and a half of the mixture, okay? And I'm just gonna add that. And I'm gonna add, let's see, I have 4 cups of water. And then I have another 2, which is 6. And I have more, well, that's about 10 cups of water. I might add more, we'll see, because that's what I do. Whenever I'm making a soup, sometimes even while it's cooking, if it gets too thick, you want to add more, all right? So normally I let this come to a boil, but I'm just gonna add my veggies now. It's fine, it doesn't matter. There's no really right or wrong to this recipe when you make a soup. The only thing that I can give you as a good tip is do it slowly on the lowest option. If you have a crock pot, like I was talking about in the beginning, then you can do that. But I still want to be able to stir it about every 10 to 15 minutes, okay? But on the lowest possible heat. And I'm just going to add all these veggies. All right, and move this out of my way. So I'm going to add the Built broth, okay? And I'm going to use the beef one today, just for something different. And there's 2 servings in here. So I'm just going to add, I'm just looking for a spoon. It's not big enough. Just want to mix it. And I'm going to add all of it. And you never know, like the thing is too, that you might want more, you might want less. It's all up to you. You might want a smaller amount of soup. I like making a good amount, so then I have it for a few days. And like I said, you don't want beans and you want it just with the broth, you can do that with the veggies. or you can make it a heartier soup and add the beans and lentils and so forth, okay? And I'm just gonna add a little bit of some Frank's hot sauce. So like a capful or so. I like a little zip in my soup, a little bit of fresh pepper. And again, the thing is that it's really at the end of the soup. Add a little bit of the spices now because you can't change the flavor, but you can add at the end. And I'm just gonna add just like a pinch or so of oregano. And and I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably add more after, okay? And then I'm gonna add a little bit more, some onion powder. I just sprinkle a little bit in, probably about a half a teaspoon or so, or a teaspoon, and some garlic powder as well. So onion powder, garlic powder. And I'm not gonna add too much salt because there is sodium already in the broth. But I'm just gonna add a little bit now, about a teaspoon or so of some sea salt or kosher salt, whatever you have, and then let it cook, okay? So it's gonna cook for several hours at the lowest. I'm gonna bring it to a boil first, of course, and then let it cook down at a very low temperature, and then I'll be back to show you the end result of this delicious soup, okay? See you soon. Hey guys, I'm back, and I just want to show you that I've been letting this soup cook down. Just want to show you. And I've added actually more of the Built broth. I found that it needed more, again, depending how big or small the recipe is. And I'm going to use my blender to just blend up I wanted a little bit thicker soup, but you can keep it as is if you want. But I decided that I'm going to just mix it up. I like a thicker soup. And if you want it even creamier, you can add some milk or a little bit of cream if you like. I will put it in the description of my ingredients and directions. So again, you can decide if you just want the veggies in it as is, if you want to have the beans or any kind of lentil, you can add that. It's really important to taste your soup afterwards and see how you like it. So I'm just going to keep mixing it. I like it to be a certain consistency. And it's going to be a really delicious, healthy, high protein snack, side dish after a workout. And it's versatile, so it's great because you can add what you like to it. It looks so nice and creamy now. I'm just going to bring my camera up even closer. Oops. So you can see how it looks. All right. And again, you should taste it and see if you want to add any more. Here I am. Any more onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. Everybody's taste buds are different, and I even will probably... Hey guys, I'm back, and I just want to show you that I've been letting this soup cook down. Just want to show you. And I've added actually more of the Built broth. I found that it needed more, again, depending how big or small the recipe is. And I'm going to use my blender to just blend up I wanted a little bit thicker soup, but you can keep it as is if you want. But I decided that I'm going to just mix it up. I like a thicker soup. And if you want it even creamier, you can add some milk or a little bit of cream if you like. I will put it in the description of my ingredients and directions. So again, you can decide if you just want the veggies in it as is. If you want to have the beans or any kind of lentil, you can add that. It's really important to taste your soup afterwards and see how you like it. So I'm just going to keep mixing it. I like it to be a certain consistency. And it's going to be a really delicious, healthy, high protein snack, side dish after a workout. And it's versatile, so it's great because you can add what you like to it. It looks so nice and creamy now. I'm just going to bring my camera up even closer. Oops. So you can see how it looks. All right. And again, you should taste it and see if you want to add any more. Here I am. Any more onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. Everybody's taste buds are different. So that's it. Take care. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye for now.